Running. Hey, everybody.
Airplanes and thunder.
Hey, everybody.
Remember
It's thunder and
Remember-
lightning.
Remember what?
What?
Remember what you said about the Facebook algorithm?
Yes, we are going to talk about that in a minute. But guys,
No, but about the singing.
oh yeah,
Oh,
we can't
yeah.
sing other people's music. Guess what just started rolling in as we started rolling? Check it out.
Rolling thunder.
You might see. Let's let it. Oh my goodness! Can y'all hear that? Dun dun dun!
Pretty loud.
Here comes our afternoon storm, our routine afternoon cleansing is coming. I'm waiting for a lightning strike. Can you see it? Where is it? I'm gonna get one. It's coming. It's coming.
It's happening.
Hey everybody!
Howdy.
Watch the sky in the distance. There was a big one right before we started. So yeah, let's talk about that word, Charlotte. The word that Charlotte just, and thank you, by the way, Charlotte, for that. So I just put up a post on the page a little bit ago about this topic. All right, guys, back to you. So we've been told numerous times by actually many of you and our moderators that other content creators and influencers are using different words in place of the word that is on that button below the post. You know that button? Let's not say it, let's not type it. That button that you guys click on in order to spread around our videos. And typically we ask you guys at the beginning of the live or during the live, can you please do this action for us to help everyone else know that we're on? Please don't type it. Well, we've been being told for probably months now not to say that word and not to type it and not to have people type it. And we were like, yeah, that sounds like a load of baloney. Well, you know what? Maybe there's something to it because everybody seems to be picking up on this change that's happening with the algorithm and whatnot. And people have been changing the way they talk about it and they seem to be having better luck. So we're going to jump on the bandwagon and we're going to give it a try because why not?
Why not?
It can't hurt.
Why not?
It can't hurt anything. So we're going to ask you guys not to type the word S.
A.
S.
H.
A.
R.
E.
Let's not type that word. We're not going to say that word. We're not going to ask you guys to do that thing. We are going to call it spreading because we would like to spread our videos.
Spread the word.
Spread the live streams.
Spread the love.
Spread the kindness. So we're going to be spreading things around and we're going to ask you guys to help us spread things around and we're going to ask you guys to talk about spreading things around and let's reserve that other word for another time when I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Why not? Let's see how it goes. Let's do this for the next month and we'll see if it makes a difference. Doesn't hurt anything. Yeah, some people call it sprinkling. Sprinkling, spreading, whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it the other thing. It sounds
the name
weird.
that shall not be uttered.
It's so strange, but you know what? Let's give it a try. Who knows? You never know, right? You never know. And what else we were going to tell them about? Oh, I know. So we had this crazy weird thing happen. Crazy weird thing. This is how life works. Always the stupidest videos, the dumbest ones. I spent 15 minutes the other day acting like a fool over the things on the top of our lanai screen because, you know, we came out, we didn't know what they were. It was kind of weird. I was being a little sarcastic and dramatic about it because that's who I am. And for whatever reason, that video has decided to take off and running, off to the races.
Yep.
Very strange thing it is, this algorithm. And so the nice thing about that video going mini viral or whatever you want to call it is that our ad revenue on that video has jumped to the point where, you know, I've always talked about how we just like to maintain, and the excess, you know, we feel it's important to give back. And that particular video right now is giving us more than other videos give. And so what we have decided to do, you want to tell them?
We are going to donate to what? A local charity.
Some organization. We got to
organization
do some research.
That because the video had to do with plants, we want to find an organization that helps bring natural plant life back to the areas and combats invasive species.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing some research on that.
Yeah, if you guys know of an organization here in Florida, in the Orlando area that does that sort of thing, please let us know. But, you know, our idea was the universe is giving us a bit of a surplus right now, and so it's our job to give back. And because it was a plant that made that video happen, because those were seed pods on our screen, we feel like it would be good to put some of that money
Energy.
towards, some of that energy and love and that money towards an organization that can help the plant life in the area,
The
right?
indigenous plant life. Yes.
Yeah, the ecosystem is important. And that's just our way of giving back. So let us know if you know of an organization, because that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And then Aaron has a surprise for Miss Anna.
Oh yes. So last night, if you guys were on, you watched me working on an piece of artwork on my page, and I told everyone that I was going to show Anna and present it to her because the artwork is inspired by her. So without further ado, here is the finished picture.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool, huh? Let me see. I have a picture of what it started. If you guys aren't following Aaron's page and you didn't see, I think, you know what? I don't think I have it on my phone. It's on my laptop. Uh-oh. Hold on. I can send it to myself so I can show you guys the difference between where he started and last night and where he ended up is pretty phenomenal. I mean, this guy, tell you what, impresses the heck out of me all the time.
So what some of our friends that were watching last night suggested was that this could be you as a superhero.
Do you think it looks like you? Yeah? Do you like it?
Yeah, that's cool.
So in that case, why don't you help me or help us think of a name for the superhero that you would be? And what kind of powers would she have, or would you have?
Can you come up with a storyline for her?
Come up with a story, her powers, her name, her superhero name.
So here is a picture of what Aaron started with. You can see that's his sketch there, the girl that he made. And then this is what it turned into. He went from that sketch to this last night on a live stream on his page. Pretty cool, huh? So, yeah, what's the story? What is her story, Anna? Improv. What do you think? What can you tell us about her?
Anything. Could be anything.
Well, let's come up with a story. What do you got?
What kind of powers would you have?
Maybe flying.
Tell them.
Maybe flying.
Flying. She's definitely flying, right? What else? Where do you think she's going? What do you think she's doing?
Maybe just flying around.
To do what? She's helping
Improv.
people.
What do you got? What is she doing?
Probably just looking at all the buildings in the cities from above.
Scoping things out?
If you had powers, what would you do?
I would fly. Be able to breathe underwater.
Would you help? Would you help some things somehow? Make some things better? Do some good?
Sure.
That kind of superhero?
Yeah. And do that kind of superhero, maybe.
What do you think, babe? What would she do?
Maybe she would have rainbow powers. Maybe she met a unicorn who gave her unicorn powers.
Barb says she's flying to help other AMCers.
There you go.
Maybe.
Annette says she's spreading happiness all around the world.
Maybe. Maybe she is. How did you do this on One Whole Life? Seems pretty complicated.
I just started coloring and inking and putting colored markers and colored pencils and then just started doing all the coloring.
You want to show them again?
And then I just was talking to everybody and they were asking questions and talking to me, and I just put it together. I just started picking colors. I thought about colors that you might like. So I got some purples and pinks and added some blues in the background. What do you think?
Cool.
Maybe she's going to find someone to help for service dog, because that's what we're going to do, right?
Well, maybe. Or maybe she's trying to find a special treasure chest
A treasure chest?
that's up high.
What is it? What does it have in it? This treasure chest.
Special gold that no one else can have except for her.
Or a Tamagotchi, maybe?
Maybe a series of books.
Oh, special book series.
Does she read really fast, like you?
Oh my gosh, you read so fast.
Speaking of, I read a whole book in like at least 1 hour.
You did. You are reading faster than the average person. I looked it up last night. If you read 100-page book in like less than 2 hours yesterday, and today you did it in like an hour, that's really fast reading.
How many?
Do you remember everything you read?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was the book about?
Well, it's called Fairy Unicorns, and basically Shadow is one of the fairy unicorns in there. He's an evil pony, and he really likes to cast all these spells to like trick them, and it like starts out good, but then it ends with it good, but then in the middle it's like, what's happening here? He tricked us to do this or that. So in this book, the king, they don't believe it. They didn't think they believed it, but they thought that the king there's a little messenger bird, of course, that always carries around the notes and sends them off. So the bird sends the message off to Astra, and Astra is a youngster. He's a youngster.
Unicorn.
A youngster unicorn of Sorrel, her mother. So the king sends a message from to the messenger bird, and then messenger bird brings it to Astra, and she opens it up, and it says that in a place in Unicorn Island, there's a box that has it has flowers wrapped around it, and has like candy and all that fun stuff in it. Has some candy and all that stuff. And then they go there, but guess what happens?
What happens?
Shadow casted a spell on it. So when they opened it up, it wasn't what they thought. It was actually a terrible storm.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's kind of like the one over there.
Yeah.
No, not that.
What?
Even more.
Even worse?
It was more like a tornado.
Oh.
Yikes.
Before time ran out, they had to cast a spell or something to make it go away. So they looked in all the spell books and everything, and they found a spell, but it needed music. It wouldn't listen to words alone.
Wow.
So they had to sing to it.
No, they had to play music.
Oh.
You can talk. You had to talk like this, but you just had to play music in the background.
Oh.
So they had to gather up the flower unicorns. Those are more unicorns. And those ones are the ones who played the music. And then Astra and Zoe chanted the spell.
Ah.
Wow.
But it didn't really help a lot. It helped just a little.
Okay.
It helped at least just calm it down a little bit. But not to actually make it go away. Because they needed the king's help and the guardian's help.
Yeah.
So once they gathered all of those guys up, then flower unicorns played, and then they finally got it away.
Yeah.
Cool.
All of the people. They needed multiple people to do this.
Wow.
Oh, Lynn, this isn't her imagination. This is a book she just read, a 100-page book she read in about an hour earlier. She's telling us about the book. It's pretty crazy. Is that it?
It's a real speed reader.
And then at the very end, they went to the flower camp or whatever, and they danced there and had a fun time.
So now you're on the 4th book, right?
Yeah.
Which is this one
Yeah,
here, right?
This one. I didn't finish
This
reading
is the
it yet.
series that she's been reading. It's by Usborne Books and More. This series is from Usborne Books and More, and you can purchase Usborne Books. We have an Usborne Books and More store. We've been selling Usborne Books for a few years now, since before Anna had her big leg surgery when she was 3. We really love the books. But yeah, this is the series that Anna's enjoying right now. This is how thick the books are, and she's been reading through them in about an hour. So it's definitely good stories. All right, well, and then you did some math today. You've been testing. We've been doing your kind of end of 2nd grade testing to make sure you're hitting all your marks so we can move on to 3rd grade curriculum. And officially, we've already been doing some, but we're going to move on officially. And we have to do some paperwork and watch some videos for your service dog. We have to make a video and turn it in for your service dog soon. So we're going to work on that now.
Yeah.
Through the rest of the afternoon. And yeah, that's about all we've got going on right now, guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday.
Yeah.
I think we'll be on later tonight. It's Make It Monday, and I believe Aaron is going to use his new R2D2 mixers for us to mix up what, baby?
I'm going to make some keto cheesy biscuits.
All right.
Yep.
And he's about to go in and do his live stream on his Sketchy Friendler page.
Yes.
So if you want to see what you're drawing about today, the story is about.
Stories about how I got my scar.
So if you're interested in hearing about his accident, his big accident, and how he got that scar, head over to the Sketchy Friendler page. He's going to be live pretty soon to tell you guys all about that. So that's it. What are you going to do? You're going to finish reading book 4? You gonna finish reading book 4? Or are we gonna start working on your service dog stuff now? We'll probably wait until after Daddy's done with his live. So you can read while he's doing that, or you can work on some more curriculum, or you can play for a little bit. What do you want to do?
I'll maybe play for a little bit, or maybe I can just maybe I'll play for a little bit, and then maybe I can go in my room and then read book by book.
Gotcha.
Sounds
Sounds like a good plan, Stan. All right, and I'm gonna get some work done while you guys are doing all that. So we will see you guys later this evening. Bye.
Bye.